actually counted 14 trees out of that container of cuttings that I had stuck in there about a year ago. So man, they got some pretty good roots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim up these roots and pot them individually. I could actually make a pretty cool forest out of these. I may do that, but not sure. Anyway, let me trim the roots real quick. Okay, so I trim these roots up a little bit because you want to trim them. You don't want them to be too long because all they're going to do is get thicker and bigger. So you want to trim them up so they actually kind of backbud too and develop more finer roots. So I'm not sure what I should do. I'm kind of torn. I'm thinking I could probably do a forest with some of these. I don't know. Okay, so I went ahead and brought out this mica pot that I had. The problem is a lot of these trees are, yeah, this is probably the biggest one, but it's, I don't know. I feel like I want to develop something a little quicker. These are great for a forest, but what I want is I want a dominant tree. So I went ahead and pulled up another tree I had that was just in a pot. I have this one here, but I kind of like this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of arrange these kind of how I'm thinking and see if I can turn this into those cuttings that rooted along with this tree into a forest. So we'll see. Okay, I'm using the rocks to kind of hold the trees up, but this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to play with the positioning a little bit, but I want to have this dominant tree in there, and I don't want to place them too close together because what happens is, especially with this species, is there goes the dang wind. What happens is they start filling up really quickly, and if one area is too dense, it's going to block out the light from another branch, and so everything kind of needs to fit together. But this is just a rough idea right now. I'm going to prepare the wire and everything and get going. Okay, so here's the finished product. I added some little succulents down here, put these little rocks, make it look like a little path, and yeah. So this was one of my trees that I had. These 4 here were from cuttings that rooted last year. So I think it looks pretty good. Once it fills in, it'll look a lot better. So we'll come back and do an update on it, but I think it looks pretty good.